What's up guys, it's James Terrell Turtles back with another video. Today we have Reptile Tents by Danny Bolin. This video is sponsored by Capitola Farms and Danny Bolin. Thank you to them for sponsoring the video. And we're going to show you how to put them together and get right into it. I'm very excited to put some turtles and tortoises into these tents. I've never used them before, but I've seen my friends use them, Texas State tortoises and a few other people. And I'm very excited to be doing it with my own animals, so be getting right into that. So when you first receive your reptile tents, this is how they will come in their box. This is one box, this is another box. These are the 6x2x2. Inside you will first see my amazing unboxing skills. This is what you first see when you unbox your reptile tent. A lot of parts. These are the edges for all your sides and stuff like that. You'll grab all your parts out. These are all your beams for your side posts, up, down, bottom, and sides. This is the straps. I guess this is probably for the inside or the outside, somewhere in there. And then you have a bunch of connecting pieces that will hold everything together, all of your beams and everything like that. It's actually a really smart design. And then you have a few more connectors. They're actually the same exact kind. You have your tent. Gray. It's very pretty. I think it's actually really nice. It looks pretty cool. It's really sleek and cool colored. I think it looks very professional. And then you have your directions. It's actually really short. You don't have to do too much, but these are your main directions. And so this is exactly what we're going to be following. The first thing you're going to want to do is get all of your pieces lined up nicely. I have all of my side pieces right there. I have all my 4-way pieces. I have my 2-way piece right here. My tent. I have my 2, 2, 4, 1, 1s, 3s, and 3s right here. The second thing we're going to want to do to begin our tent building, we're going to grab out 4 of these. So these are all 4 corners. You can tell because they have the rubber piece on the bottom. I grab about 4 of them. And we're going to place them all. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is not the full size of our tent. This is just the beginning. It's going to be a lot larger than this, but this is how we first started out. So then we grab our 2 4-ways and put them in the middle. So for our next step, we are going to open these up. So once we have all of these open, we will be connecting them to all of our pieces. We want to make sure that we hear the clicking noise every single time we connect them, just so that they are secure and nothing falls apart later on. So once you've done all this, then you are going to connect your side pieces together like so. Then you are going to attach your bottom beam and then your side beams. There's approximately 6 of them. And then we are going to add our corner pieces on the top. There's approximately 4, 1 for every corner. And after that, we are then going to connect our 3-way connecting pieces to our middle side beams. And once we've connected all of those, we are going to move on to our connecting beams on the sides. There's 2 short ones, and then there's 4 long ones. So now we have our main base put together, and then we are going to use these connectors to put all of these extra pieces together for our bottom base. that is going to go around, make our doors and our roof look a little bit better. So you're then going to place all of your pieces inside of their respective places. Corners are a good place to put them. And then you're going to do your upper sides. So this is actually the front side of your enclosure. You're going to place this right here. Then you have your last one. Now we are going to open this up. So this is our inner tray. First, you're going to want to lay out your tray. This is what's going to keep your substrate and everything that your tortoise will be sleeping in and digging in. So place your frame into your tray. It looks small at first, but it does fit. You're going to grab the piece of string and you're going to attach it so that your tray isn't going anywhere. So we have our frame, and now we are going to place everything within our tent. Once you have your tent frame in the correct orientation inside of your actual tent, then you're going to want to bring up the sides of your tent from the front and the back, and you lift over the top, all your sides. So you lift over the top, place it over the sides, begin to zip. Go with the other side. And zip. Close your front doors like so. And then a couple of the key features to point out. There is this really awesome mesh opening at the top. You see directly into the bottom, and it is good airflow, and it is a good way to let a lot of the humidity and the air out of the enclosure. You're not completely hotboxing your animal in the tent. Another awesome feature is the ziplock on the front that keeps all of this open and closed. It is really easy to open and close and put back together, but I would imagine it's probably not very easy for the animal to escape through. And so I'll also point out another opening right here with the mesh for good airflow. There's another one on the other side as well. One of the last things I wanted to point out is these Velcro straps that also cover openings that you can use for either a cord or just extra airflow. So this one is easily covered by this Velcro flap. And this one right here, a little bit larger, also covered by the Velcro flap. And then one last one down here, easily openable and closable with the Velcro strap. One other thing I would also like to point out, if you don't want to make a hole right here in the mesh, then you could just keep your zipper over here on the far sides, either on the left side or the right side on the opposite side. You could keep it slightly open just enough to fit your cord in there, and then zip it just so that it's closed just enough, and it was still keeping all the heat and everything as well. If you look inside, with the tray installed, you can put water and create humidity for your tortoises without having to worry about it leaking out into the bottom. And overall, it's a really great product. Got a wonderful nature background that the tortoise or turtle will most likely love. These bars would be used to attach your light fixture. You'd simply remove this and you would place this bar right here, like so, and then you attach your light fixture from there. So a little bonus, you also have this that I will set up for you guys. These are the light fixture set up for the Reptile Tents. This right here is the guard for your light fixture, or your heat fixture. This right here is where you plug in your bulb. It goes in hand with this. And then you have another light bulb fixture. And then you have your zip ties that are used to connect everything together and keep it all together. And you have another guard. So first, we're going to start off by you're going to want to screw on your light fixture like this. You're going to want to make sure that you're screwed it on correctly, and it'll sit perfectly like this. Unfortunately, we only have one of them, so we'll be making do. And you're going to want to grab this. Inside of here you have a bunch of screws and nuts. Very small, so make sure you don't lose them. And then you're going to begin. So usually you would be screwing your light bulb or your ceramic heat bulb into this, and then maybe your red bulb, and then you will be placing this right here. Put one of these screws in here, and you're going to grab a nut. You're going to flip it over. You're going to screw it in. So, like this. So it will hang like this. You'll attach it with two of these zip ties on each side, one in that hole, in this hole, and that hole, and that hole. And it would be a little bit more spaced out so that this hole would meet with this connecting bar. So once you put all the nuts and the screws into your light fixture, then you would attach your zip ties around here. I'm not going to do it because we will be probably putting our light fixture on the opposite side, but just the completed version of you put your light fixture up. So this is an example of how you would want to bring out your extra cord if you did not want to make any holes in the back or the sides of your enclosure. You would just bring it through your zipper right here. It goes like that. So this is a completed reptile tent by Danny Bolin. I just wanted to say thank you to Capitolo Farms for sponsoring this video. Thank you to Danny Bolin for making these tents and suggesting them to me, and I'm very excited to have two of them, and we will be setting the other one up a lot faster than this one was set up, a lot easier, but I'm very excited to be using these tents, and we will continue to set this up on a later date, but this will be a great video for people to see how to fully put together their reptile tent. So thanks for watching.